Hi guys, in this video I'll be showing you our Btw Beta and all the changes which I have noticed and I know about. I won't go into the details on this current state of the beta though, but basically it is quite rudimentary at the moment, very unstable, and there are performance issues with a lot of people with crashes. Besides that though, there are quite a few changes which I'll go through in this video. Firstly, obviously the UI looks quite different at the top. The map is at the top left. You can actually edit that now with the size. You can see it going further up and up, bigger and bigger, smaller, move it around. Also on the right hand side you can see the CP and the MP is different as well, which shows you the amount of CP and MP. I'm actually in test mode by the way now, so I can show you the units and the changes. So firstly, if you look at the right hand side bars here, you'll see that there's only 3 changes basically to the infantry. To your light marksmen, let's have a look at these babies. So they're basically Panzer Grenadiers with 4 stars on their rifles. So not bad. They don't have body armor though, so there's only 5 of them compared to the 8 you would get in an assault squad, and they are quite expensive at 150 to 100, but I can see they could be worth it in terms of a shootout from a far range, and also for grenade lobbing as a light infantry. 175 MP. See, it's 4-star on that Shrek, and elite support infantry, which is a MG42 I believe, on a Panzer Grenadier with 4 stars, so I know your MG halls will be salivating right now. So I've been up since around 5 AM in the morning just to check it out, so I'm pretty damn tired, and if I'm not making sense, that's because of that is because of that, exactly. So down this list here, nothing has changed with the infantry and all the specials. There's a few changes down here. You'll see there's no changes again. There's a few new changes here under the support weaponry. As you can see, the Oswind. This is the bigger Wilborf cannon, I suppose, at 37mm flex 43. See, it's like a Bofors. Pretty much the Bofors at 100 range for the German team. And you'll see CP wise hasn't really changed too much. But also I know the Wibblewerfer, they said the Wibblewerfer firing rate has doubled from 666 RPM to 1122 RPM. Look at that. Really fast. I'll make it quite useful. It is not that useful at the moment, but I can see its uses at times. I do buy it, and it'll be even more useful now. But the reload time has increased by a bit. I was also told the SMGs have increased in accuracy, so let's have a look at the SMG accuracy. Yeah, they actually seem quite accurate. Okay, that makes sense. Also, that's really it. I think the flak 38's also decreased a bit in the fire rate. Also, the accuracy in machine guns have been decreased apparently, but this is the 4-star guy. I suppose you can't tell unless the AI starts firing. Other than that, so that's the changes in the WEF support weaponry. Down here you have the new Panzer III N. So my favorite tank, oh sorry, this is not my N, this is the N. So the N is the actual replacement of the F. The F with the HE shell, which is a pretty good range on this guy. It's actually 130 max range. And then this is the P3 J, which is my favorite tank. But they took out the side skirts. No. So maybe that might fix the glitchiness of the P3 armor, and maybe it won't be that much bullshit as German anymore. So that's a bit of a sad thing for me, but it's probably for the better of the game, not to have bullcrap armor. So the range of the units, yeah, basically the range of units have changed as well. You can see the tank is at 120. Let's see, 120 max range for this tank. And the CP is how much? The CP is 23. Okay. So I was also told the bigger guns also have problems. Not problems. Have changed their range. King Tiger used to be 180, and you can. I think it's 140 now. Yep, that's 140. Yeah, 150 max range actually. Is that 150? Sure. Oh, so I have to test this. It is 150, okay, so 150 max range. So it looks like the heavier tanks have a max range of 150. No, 140. 140 for the Panther. Just double check that again. 150 for the King Tiger and 150 for the Jag. It must be for the Jag as well. So a few changes here. Also the artillery, if you go to the SFH, turn this around. Oh, it doesn't come with. Oh, okay, it spawned far away because of that. The artillery range. Let's have a look at this. Hey, why aren't you in DC? .250. So the artillery range is 250 now. Its CP has changed too, I believe. So its CP is at 30. Wow, that's a lot of CP for artillery. So that's a big choice. That came from artillery with CP was around, what was it? Was it 25? I think it was 5. It wasn't. I think it was 5 CP even. So to 30 CP, it's a huge difference. But the artillery seems to be more useful as in terms of range. So it may be possible for, I guess, a strategic choice to go artillery instead of something else. So you, instead of a tank, you could choose the artillery. Other small changes, I believe, is I'll just go through the list I have with me. It is the Hetzer is 525 from 500 MP, so it actually increased in price. Not, in my opinion, didn't need that. It actually was a crap tank and it needed actually a debuff, in my opinion. The Stug is 550, so not much difference at all. Why the hell would you go a Hetzer? I'm not too sure. Maybe I'm really not too sure on that at all. National's all the same. Down to the cannons, 70. Yep, Flak 37, 700 MP now, compared to the 650 before. So they've made that harder to get, which I agree on. It was quite OP. And let's have a look at this. See, why is the Stug? That's incredible. You see, the Stug is 550. It was 700 MP before. 700, guys. So let's have a look at the difference. I suppose tank destroyers aren't that useful anymore because of the range that has been decreased by that much. The range of this is only 130. Okay. That must be a balance issue because of the range of that. So the Hetzer's range is 130 as well. Okay. 75mm, 75mm. Okay. Interesting. All the changes. Regular squad is 160 MP for once. Okay, so you can buy this straight off the bat, it seems, because maybe the MGs have been nerfed a bit. So. That's good. Assault squad. Well, the CP has changed for this too, I think. 120 CP, 15, 22, 25 CP, 30 CP. Okay, no, that hasn't actually changed too much. So that's really it on the change of the units here. We played a few games so far. A lot of them have crashed and a lot of them weren't complete. But mainly it does feel very different. I'm not too sure what my take on it is yet. It's very fast paced at the start, and the infantry battles do tend to draw out throughout the start to mid-range game. So you have to actually save up to get something like a Stilt or a 222. It's not easy to get at the very start. And the flag placements are very close by as well, where you can quite easily fire on one flag to the other flag, which I guess it's not bad, provides lots of action very fast, but it could result in someone losing their entire map in, I guess, one big blow, but I don't think it'll be that easy to do so with cover on all the flags. In this map in particular, So the beta does come with only five maps, I believe, 5 maps, and yeah, hopefully it gets patched soon because at the moment it's not too playable. So lots of balance changes. Ranges have been decreased by tanks. RT has been increased in range, but increased in CP as well. Infantry units, not too many changes, just accuracy changes here and there. May make the MG less OP as well, and also your infantry, I think, gets hurt behind cover as well, more easily. So that's my take on what's changed so far. Hopefully it gets patched very soon with more things, and yeah, I'll come back with another video once I understand how these changes come into effect. So how these changes affect gameplay. So see you guys later.